Yo, so why did I want to become a Royal Marines commando? Well, my uncle used to be in the Royal Marines, and when I was about 12, he got married in Plymouth. He was based at 42 Commando. At the time, I was living in a place called Nuneaton in the Midlands, and we came down for the wedding. It was a lovely wedding, it was a lovely day, and you know, just kind of Plymouth sold itself to us. And where we lived at the time, no offence to Nuneaton, it wasn't like great, should we say? So we moved down, and when my uncle got married, he had on this uniform, this like dark looking uniform, and I thought that looks really cool. And the other men were stood there like this, and I thought, whoa, who are those guys? And I didn't know who the hell they were. I just wanted to be one of them. So it just started from there. Eventually moved to Plymouth. Now it's like anything really. I want to be a footballer, I want to be an astronaut, I want to be this, I want to be that. If you're not playing good football at 15 years old, you ain't going to be a pro. Do you know what I mean? So it's the same thing. Like, if I've done no fitness, got no motivation, and I'm 15, 16 saying I want to be a commando, it's just not really happening. So when I got to that age, the serious end of school, it was like, what am I really going to do? And I was ready. I'd done all my training, press ups, sit ups, pull ups, swimming. I used to box as well. I've run up and down 1,000 miles with weight on. I was ready. So the whole goal of being a commando, it was set in stone, and I went for it. I had no fear whatsoever. I was so focused on what I wanted to be, a commando. I didn't really care about anything else, to be honest with you. I didn't care if I was the only black person there, or from Plymouth, or this or that. Like, none of that even crossed my mind. I really didn't give a shit. So yeah, I just focused on that. And I went to Lympstone and, well, started off in Exeter train station, Exeter St David's. And you get there, and then you get another train from there to Lympstone itself, or Exmouth, and you just see loads of lads wearing like suit and tie, which I was, carrying like an ironing board and a rucksack or something stupid like that. So then you kind of figure out, like, I reckon we're all going the same place here. Then naturally you kind of gravitate towards one another, and then you start yapping, and someone's from Weston-super-Mare, I'm from Plymouth, someone's from London, Birmingham, someone's from Ireland or whatever, and we all yap, we all get on the train, and the train literally drops us off literally directly outside of the camp. And then you get off the train onto camp, and you're in a place called Bottom Field. And then from there, you've just got a drill sergeant or drill instructor, whatever. And they're the ones that teach you how to march, basically. So they're always dressed up smart, that their uniform's pristine. And you've just got him in your face, just giving you grief straight away. The first thing that you end up doing is going to the barber shop and getting all your hair shaved off, like probably like this length or even lower, bicked. It don't matter what hair style you got, it all gets shaved off, and you're all the same. And then from there you get a uniform, you go into foundation block, and you go from there. And that's when training starts. The first 3 weeks of training has nothing to do with being a commando. It's just messing around, fitness based. You do a bit of maths and English, and get all your uniform, get all your kit ready for the real training. So foundation's a bit like nursery, then you've got school. After the first 3 weeks of training, if you get through that and don't quit because you're just knackered and tired and just fed up and had no real sleep, not a lot of food, and always getting in trouble because you're messing up all the time. Everything's new, so you're going to mess up. But then some lads don't take to it well, so they just quit. So I think by the time the first 3 weeks have gone by, out of, let's say in my case, 76 men, you may have lost about 20. Then when training starts, that's when you start doing your soldiering skills, shooting guns and map reading, so on and so forth. I'll go into that in my next video. But yeah, that's why I joined up. My uncle was in, and I basically followed in his footsteps.